Shadowstar Ghost Gamer here, or Marksman72 for my PSN ID, and welcome to part 6 of my playthrough for Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, or Gateway to Glimmer, whichever title you want to use. And in part 6 we will be travelling to the Hurricos level, so here we go. Gonna head into the castle for Summer Forest. This will be my... Yep, this will be another permanent super plane level. So let's just get to it quickly. And before I head to the Hurricos level, just a heads up to everybody, I won't be going up there to get the gems just yet. I'll be coming back to do that once I've learned the climbing ability from the Autumn Flames homeworld. So here we go, off to Hurricos. So here we are, the Hurricos level. Let's just take this guy up before we speak.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Oh, I wonder why. All the electricity in the eyes. Not good for you. So here we are, here's the first diode. Of course, the skill point for the Hurricos level will be to take out all those windmills. You can either do that fire charging or just using your flame breath. Let's collect all the gems and take everybody out before we head on over. Of course, butterfly sources for sparks within the Hurricos level are these rats right here, should you ever take any damage. There we are. If another way to get up to that windmill would be to take part in an org challenge. Taking damage, so let's just take out one of the rats. Now then, where was I? Oh yeah. Another way to get up to that windmill up there, which I just took out, would be to take part in one of the org challenges for Hurricos, which I'll explain later when we get to it. That was lucky. Alright, that's everything. Of course, as I previously said, if you ever were to get stuck finding gems within a level, just click down the left analog stick or L3 button for the PSN controller, or just the left stick for the Xbox controller, and sparks will point you to any gems that you might have missed. So we are. First diode, and second diode. And if anybody is wondering what the power-up is for the Hurricos level, it's none other than the classic supercharge. Oh, 2 in 1, nice. Alright, before we take off for org challenge number 1, let's just to get everything up from around here. This will be crucial for one of the orb challenges, which I will explain later when we get to it. Alright then, so that's both windmills slow down. Oh. Let's just go around here, make sure there are no gems on the bottom floor here. And another windmill for the skill point. Alright, down here for orb challenge number 1. Yeah, basically, orb challenge number 1, just take out these lightning stone thieves before you place the lightning stones back on the generators. So there we go, taking out 2 already. Let's just off the sky.
These gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
There we go, 3 down, 7 to go. Alright then, now we just play the waiting game. There we go, another lightning thief, so let's go. Another lightning stone thief. Let's get down to it very quick. Alright, over halfway done. Let's go back to the bottom section as per predicted. Go. Here it is. So 2 more left to go. Here's one. Last one. And that's all 10. Now it's just to put the lightning stones back on the generator. And of course, gotta do the bottom generators. And there we are, that's all the generator done.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
There we go, that's orb number 1 for Hurricos out of 3. So back we go. And diode number 2. And there we are, that's all the skill points done. And that's all the...
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
That's all the skill points done for this level. There we go, last diode. But before we get to that electric gate, let's just make sure everything's done around here. And to slow that down. And now to start orb challenge number 1. Simple gliding challenge. And before I continue, get these 2 gems down here. Always important. Here we are.
Spyro, you have done well so far. You could have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
And that is orb 2 out of 3.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
And there we are. You can see the supercharged power-up is active. And as I pointed out earlier in the video, why did I press the button over there? It's just so it'll be easier for us to glide over, or easier for me to glide over to the windmills, like so. And as well as I stated during the beginning of the video about taking out the windmill, this was the other way to get around to it if you didn't have the super flying power up. That's step 1. Oh! It's the first time this happened to me in ages. So let's try this again, take 2. As you can see, the windmills are respawned, but we don't need to do that because we've already got the skill point. Oh, and get this, just in case.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there?
And of course, if you were to have beaten the first part, you can just use this windmill.
The next glides get tricky. Remember to press the action button.
At least you don't have to worry about respawned enemies after you die. Alright, here we go, take 2. Every time. Oh, what? It's not working for me. Why is it? I don't know. Let's try take 3.
The next glides get tricky. Remember.
Works there. Don't need it there. Works there. And works there. Works there. So why won't it work over here, I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there. Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
And here we are, that's orb 3 out of 3. Even though I lost 2 lives trying to glide over. That's embarrassing. So here we go. That's all the orbs collected. And the only gems left to collect will be the ones next to Electrol that gives us the talisman. And there we are, that's all 400 gems.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
And there we are, that's 100% done. So off we go, back to Summer Forest. Ah, the oldest trick in the book. So here we are, back to Summer Forest. I'll give you all a sneak peek of where we're going next. I'll be doing the first part of the Sunny Beach level, and I'll explain why it'll be the first part of the Sunny Beach once I've entered the level. And here's an updated look at the guidebook. So here we go. Summer Forest, 86%. Last 10 gems are on top of that ladder area. Glimmer, Idle Springs, Colossus, and now Hurricos. So until part 7, everybody, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.